It's your boy Is.
It's your girl Jazz.
And welcome to another episode of the Hot Talk Show. Today's topic is going to be...
Is taking a break necessary?
So now what we're going to do now, we're going to get right to the show. And I thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
So let's get right to it. So I have a question to you and the audience. What's a break to you?
What's a break? Well, to me,
In a relationship, obviously.
Yeah, I don't believe in breaks.
All right, so why you don't believe in breaks?
Because you might as well just break up with me if you want to take a break.
What you mean? All right, so what the relationship is? All right, so what are you and a person arguing, y'all not getting along and shit like that?
Right, we can find a solution. If you want to take a break, that means that's just like a cop-out for you to just go do your own thing and then come back when you're ready.
That's not. I don't think that's a cop-out. It depends on why. All right, this is why I say it's probably a cop-out, right? Only if the person can't give you no communication on why they want to take a break. If they say, I just want to take a break just cause, then you can say, maybe they just want to do their own thing. But what if somebody say, I want to take a break because we've been arguing and fighting. So you mean you're not going to respect that? You're going to force them to,
No, you never want to force anyone to do something that they don't want to do. But you have to think about, too, why are we taking a break? Mm-hmm. That's the number one question.
Okay.
And two, do I trust you enough to take a break and then, while we're separate, things don't happen in between that I wouldn't approve of or that would make me feel a way. It has to be boundaries set, and you have to know the reason why we're taking a break.
Right.
So for instance, if we're taking a break because someone cheated, there's infidelity in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, let's take a break and then we'll get back together. But if I don't trust you, while we're taking a break, I'm going to be in my head he's probably talking to this person, doing this, that, and the third.
But it's all about communication, because you got some people who take a break because they want to see other people, though. I feel like if you have a lack of trust for taking a break, it's because if there's no communication involved. If I'm communicating with you, right? This is why I want to take a break, because we argue a lot.
Okay.
I'm telling you why we're taking a break. So why would it be a lack of trust? The only way it'd be a lack of trust if you didn't never trust that person, or that person gave you a reason to not trust them. So what if that person never gave you a reason to not trust them, though?
Right. Maybe it's my ego, because in my
big ass ego, bro.
In my head,
stop that, man.
In my head, it makes sense to me that if we're taking a break and we've been arguing and we're in a negative space, that you're going to go find peace somewhere else.
But sometimes people could take peace within themselves. I don't mean they're going to take peace with somebody else.
I mean, it depends.
Everybody different, bro.
You're right. It depends on the person. You're right.
So I have a question to you. Even though you don't believe in breaks, right? Mm-hmm. But you got some people out there that probably do believe in breaks, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're a person that would take a break, right?
Right.
What boundaries should be set? What's the boundaries you think should be set if somebody wants to take a break?
Well, it depends on the situation, but from my perspective, and if I was to take a break with someone,
right.
We are not allowed to entertain other people.
Okay. And what other boundaries do you have?
We have to communicate every day.
That's not a boundary.
No, because when you're taking a break, sometimes you don't want to speak to the person. I at least want you to say, hi, good morning, how are you? What are you doing? Let's talk on the phone for 10 minutes.
That's not taking a break. Taking a break is...
No, if we're not...
We're not talking, we're not... All right, do you have a word... All right, I have a question to you, right? Have you ever heard of the 30-day no contact rule?
No.
They have a 30-day no contact rule. I don't know if you know. Well, I know. I heard about it.
I don't know.
I don't know if people in the audience heard about
that?
it. They have a 30-day no contact rule, meaning that don't contact your partner, whoever you're dealing with, for 30 days, and it probably make them miss you. So they have rules. You know what's so crazy? They have rules when taking a break, though.
Boy.
Serious. So what other boundaries you have? So it's just what?
It's just don't entertain other people while we're taking a break. Because once I know that you're entertaining other people, I'm going to be turned off. It's never going to be the same. And I'm going to want to talk to other people because I'm going to be petty.
Why would you be petty, bro?
Because if you're taking
Come on,
during
man.
the break, if you're taking the time,
But a break
your time and
what is there
energy.
to be petty for? But go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna let you talk.
If you're taking your time and
Okay, got
energy
you.
to invest in other people instead of putting the effort towards fixing our issues and finding solutions for our situation, then you're showing me that it's not that you don't really care like that. So I'm gonna go do my own thing too.
Right. So I have, you know me. I do my research, right? You know,
Yes.
Izzy always gotta do his research
Always
before he do fucking
researching.
topics, right? So I have some signs that when it's time for people should take a break, though.
Okay, what are the signs when you
So
should
here's
take
the
a break?
signs that you should take a break. Right? For you or not you, but people out there in the audience, you know, signs you should take a break in your relationship, right? So sign number one, you're getting more annoyed with them, you know, more usual than usual. You find yourself avoiding them. The conversations are dull, like y'all don't have nothing.
Should be dry.
Dry, like y'all don't, you know, ain't
Desert.
It's no desert. Dry like dry like a desert.
Tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweed. Sign number three, you feel more relaxed when they're not around. What you think about that when they say that?
Like
what's
with
your
you,
input on that?
Like when you're around the person, if you feel uneasy and if it feels
Mm-hmm.
heavy, and then when you're not around them, you feel at peace and you feel calm, then
Right.
you know that's kind of like,
Right.
nah, we need to take some space,
Right.
type of energy.
So have you ever been with somebody that you felt like with any of these these signs?
Yeah, like
Go ahead.
when you take space from someone and you feel calmer. Yeah, it's more peaceful when they're not around.
Right.
I've definitely dealt with
You
that
dealt with
before.
that? Yeah, I dealt with
Yeah,
that,
like
so-
I've been like anxious around the person and like worried, like, am I doing something wrong? Like,
Right,
da, da,
like
da,
you gotta
da.
walk on eggshells, like type stuff?
Yeah, definitely eggshells.
Okay.
And then when they weren't around, I was like, I can finally breathe. Like,
Yeah. Okay, so you mean like when you're not around them? That's how you
Right.
feel. You can laugh all you want. Look, I'm a stuttering ass nigga. I don't care. Sometimes I
Oh, my
stutter. And I
God.
don't care.
It's
It
cute.
is what
I
it
love
is.
you.
It's cute. Look. All right, so I have two more to go. You have it's lack of sex, right? And uncertain in the future. It is what it is. You can laugh all you want. Do your thing. So what you think
I'm
about when it
listening.
said the future is uncertain? So
yes. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes.
talk about
if
that.
the future
Talk
is
about
uncertain,
that.
if you are in limbo and you don't know where you stand with this person,
Leave them?
No, you don't have to leave them. Just like take a break and like you both take time to think about what it is that you really want to do. Right? Like set a time limit. All right, I'm going to take a week or 2 or 3 or a month, however long you decide to figure out if this is something that you really want to do. Because no one wants to be in limbo. I don't want to be in limbo. I'm sure you don't want to be in limbo. You want to have something set like, okay, this is what I want to do and we're going to do it together. We're a union. We're a team. If you're sitting here like, well, what do I mean to you? Like, where do we stand? That's frustrating and that's annoying.
But that's why I say sometimes space is needed with a break.
Right.
Because you can take some. I feel like, right, if you not happy in your relationship, right, and y'all going through issues and stuff like that, and y'all keep being around each other, solutions will never be figured out. You find solutions,
don't
in
agree.
my opinion,
I don't agree.
and what y'all think, in my opinion, I feel you find solutions with taking space sometimes.
I don't agree. I feel like
Because
that's a
sometimes you got
cop-out.
people who, okay, yeah, like, I want to be around you while we're going through our stuff, but then you keep arguing, fighting, and so on. So then, you can't get to no solutions, though.
I do not agree.
So what's the healthiest way to take? So you feel
It depends
what's the healthiest way to take a break? Like, what you think?
From my perspective, I don't think breaks are necessary. I just think you need to communicate and actually be serious about your relationship and your union. If you can't sit in front of someone and be like, these are my issues, this is the problem, this is what we're going to do to fix it, then I just taking a break is a cop out because
It's not a cop out.
It's really simple.
Taking a break it's not a cop out because it's only a cop out if you don't, like I said before. Taking a break is only a cop out if you don't communicate. You say, I still want to be with you, I still love you, but I feel that we need some time apart because we arguing, we fighting, it's frustrating me. I don't want to potentially spaz on you, come out of character. So let me take my space And you get to think, and I take my time to reflect, and you take your time to reflect.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just different because if I love you and if I'm connected to you, I don't want space away from you. Like especially if we live in the same house.
Space is cool sometimes.
Especially if we live in the same house, I can just go in another room and you can stay in another room for like a few hours or a day. Like we take time apart.
Everybody don't have that type of situation though.
I guess, I guess, but I don't like separate space like that. I feel like it's not necessary because we can sit in front of each other and say, this is the problem, this is the solution. It's really that simple. We can watch videos on YouTube.
Some people get solutions.
We can go to therapy. We can do research.
Some people get solutions
not necessary all the time.
Taking space and reflecting though. Everybody is different.
Right. So if your partner came to you and said, look, we're going to work this out, but I just need a little space away from you so I can get my mind
I'm going to kill this noise right here. I'm sorry to cut you off, right? Because she's chatting right now. So I had to cut her off.
Now it is.
She's chatting, right? So what do they say? Absent make the heart grow what? She don't even know.
I was about to say something else.
Absence make the heart grow fonder. It's a saying that says, right? So it makes me miss you. Sometimes, like, when you don't take space sometimes, right, and you and your partner is butting heads and stuff like that, right, my time away can say, you know what, I'm thinking about the good times me and so had.
Right.
But while I'm still, like, angry at you with stuff in my mind and still being in your presence, it don't give me room, sometimes to give me room to see the good in you.
Right. I'm a different kind of lover. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I understand that people think like that, but I'm a different type of lover. Like, I don't need space from you to miss you. Like, I'm just...
She is.
No, is. Come on now.
Do you think?
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not chatting.
Said, no,
when you're around me, when if someone I love and that I'm connected to is around me, I'm going to show you that energy consistently if there's no issues in between. Like, I'm going to show you that I love you. Even if there is issues, I'm still going to show you that I care about you and I love you. I'm going to cater to you. It might not be 100%. It might be like 80, 70%, but I'm still going to show you that. And I'm still going to show you that I want to fix our issues. Like, I don't need you to be away from me to be like, oh, I miss you. Like, if you go to the store, I miss you. I guess I'm just a clingy ass person.
Yeah, you clingy, bro. You gotta give me something.
Like, I want you around me. I'm glued to your hip.
That's a fact,
That's just the type of person I am.
So, what I do, like you say, I do my research, right? So, if people out there who having relationship issues, and if you want to think about a break, or if you're taking a break, and if you don't know how to move while taking a break, your boy Is got some tips for you.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna read them. So, these are some tips. Some tips. It was a lot, but I did some. I ain't do all that. You know what I mean? Like,
you did the basics.
I did the basics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, here are some tips of, if you want to take a break, of how to move or what to do while you're taking a break. Right. Spend time alone. Yes. What you think about that?
We all
yeah, you already vibe. You clingy.
No,
you clingy. You don't let this forget her, do you think?
My alone time could be in the shower. You know how I take showers and I listen to music? That's my alone time. Or if I'm cooking, that's my alone time.
Got you.
If I'm going to pick up my kids, or I'm going out to do something without you, like take out that's my alone time.
Your alone time?
Yeah, I don't need to be away from you for a day.
Okay. And tip number 2.
Yes.
Take some time to reflect. Like I said before.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you, they're saying how the tips are moving, what you do to take a break.
Wouldn't you do that during your alone time? Reflect?
No. Some people do a lot of things, and no, that's not true. A lot of people, their alone time can be them going on dates and doing whatever they want to do. What you mean? No, I'm just saying, so you have reflections, set boundaries, right?
Yes.
So they say so tip number 3, set boundaries. So if y'all want to take a break in y'all relationship,
communicate
and set the boundaries and communicate the boundaries.
Right.
The boundaries, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm getting to
Yes, you have to communicate the boundaries because if you just say we're taking a break, where do we stand during the break? Like, are we still cool? We're still going to talk to each other? Are we not going to talk to each other? Are you going to talk to other people? Am I allowed to talk to other people? Like, what are the boundaries?
I don't think nobody going to agree with somebody talking to other people and dating? I mean, it depends though.
If both
Cause
of,
you got some people out here that say, you know what? Let me test the waters out with dating other people and see how much I really love you.
They both might feel
honestly,
that way.
bro, I feel like real love sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes when when you're away from your partner, you break up or take a break, you don't know. You don't know how much you love them till you date somebody and probably sometimes see the flaws in other people. You be like, all right, so and so wasn't that bad. You know, all right, I could deal with so and so issues, but okay, I thought like me dating somebody else, I was gonna be happier, right?
Right.
But then like when I dated somebody else,
the grass ain't greener on the other side.
it probably ended up worse than the relationship I had. Like
right.
the person
the grass
was
wasn't
worse.
greener on the other
The grass
side.
ain't, listen.
But then when you want to come back to me, I'm gonna be like, no, you wanted to explore your
You can't
options.
say that if you communicate with somebody, if you agree.
Right.
Then you can't say, yo, like you can't so what if both of y'all agree about, okay, we're gonna date other people?
I can agree, but I can still feel away.
You can feel away, but if
Because
I come back, you can't say, oh no.
No, yes I
we
can.
both agreed.
Free will, baby. Free
Bro,
will.
you don't
Free
keep
will.
your word.
I'm giving
See, you can't trust your word. See?
No,
See?
I'm giving that person that free will to do what they want. That's what you want to do? You want to go explore your options? Okay. You found out it was
But you agreed to it.
And you found out
and you going to go back on your word?
And you found out that it was corny and dry over there, and I was better, a good time, better vibes, whatever the case may be, and now you want to come back. I'm going to say, no, thank you. Stay over there. Go find something else because you already made me an option. I'm nobody's option. Sorry. You want to
option? What do you mean?
I'm no
you first option. If I'm with you, right?
You
Granted, right?
Option.
No, you're not an option. You're not. You can't look at us that way.
Come on, guys.
Because if me and you, right, was together and we both agreed and communicated with something,
that's making.
And hold on, you're the first option.
You're saying, hold on.
The other people. Wait, let me talk. The other people.
Wait,
let me talk. The other people who I'm dating is going to be a second option. You're the first option.
If I'm option number one, then
I'm going back to my first
2,
option.
3, and 4.
What are you talking about? But let's move it all along.
Oh,
because,
my Lord.
Chad, but all right, look, we're gonna move it all along, right?
Let's move along.
Tip number 5, if you want to take a break from your relationship, and here's tip number 5: do not date other people. Of course, you're gonna agree with that. I agree with that, but it depends on the communication. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to me, I believe that you don't know. Sometimes you don't know how much you love a person until you see other people's flaws.
Until you go and experience some other penis or some
worse
other
stuff.
vagina.
It's not
and
about
like, oh,
people's vagina.
This
No,
is trash.
We talking about people's
The other one
personality.
is better. Oh, her personality is trash.
Right.
This is better.
And sometimes it
I
take you.
can't really. She don't cater to me that much. She don't scratch my
A
back.
lot of people think because I don't like my partner so and so, you're the worst. But then you meet somebody, oh, so and so wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like, nah.
But then don't you think the other person would feel like, okay, I'm not as valuable to you. Didn't notice my value. You didn't notice the things that I did for you. And it took you going to be with another person to see that I'm valuable and I'm worthy of you sticking around.
But sometimes it takes that.
That's good.
I get everybody different. Sometimes it takes for you to be with other people like, yo, like, I miss her. Like, I thought the grass was greener on the other side.
That's
selfish. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So just because I date other people, that don't mean that the people I'm trying to date are for me.
But you took the time out to go date them
just because
and left me in the background so you can explore your options.
See, this is what I'm gonna
You think I'm gonna stick around while you talking to other people?
No. See, I'm gonna stop. And this is why I'm gonna get it right here. In order to take a break in relationship, it gotta be both people have to agree to it. If one don't agree and one do agree, then that's a breakup.
Once you
order for people, I'm gonna say it again. Women, do not listen. She do not listen. Order for people to take a break. Yeah, now this. Order for people to take a break in a relationship. 2 people have to agree with it. If one don't agree and one do agree, not agree. If one want to do it and one don't want to do it, then just break up.
Okay.
So you speaking as if, like, you know, exactly. You chatting, but go ahead.
I'm not chatting this. It's as simple as this is how I feel. This is my perspective. Once you step
about
outside of the
communication.
relationship, it's not going to be the same.
You don't know that, bro. Yeah, they might love you
I
more.
No.
What you
For
mean?
you, it might be different. It might be you're gonna love me more. For the person coming, for the
flip
person.
it. If you date somebody else, if we listen. Let me tell you.
I'm
The
listening.
boundaries have to be set on if both people agree. It's no set boundaries based off one person.
No, I hear you.
Everything is set in a break based off two people.
Right.
So if one person doing it and one not agree with it, then that's just say, you know what?
Let's just break up.
Either we stay together or we just gonna break up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You speaking as if is want to do something, but you not agree with it, but you taking a break still, so on so. But then now is want to come back. Do your thing. I'm over talking. My bad.
I'm never not gonna agree. If my partner comes to me and says,
Right.
"Hey, I want to take a break. I want to explore my options and date other people," and take time to reflect. Excuse me. I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm not gonna say no. Don't do that. This is gonna make me feel this. No.
So you're gonna say okay, then when you
Do
gonna come
what?
back, you're gonna say no.
No. Listen.
Come on, bro.
Listen.
You might just break up with the person. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say never, because I've had my times. I don't want to make someone feel like they can't do what they want to do to make themselves happy. I'm not restricting you from doing what you want to do. You have your free will. If you feel like you want to deal with other people, then by all means, do that. If you want to break, do that. Just communicate that with me. I'm not going to be like, no, stay with me. You don't want to do that. So how crazy am I going to look by saying, no, I don't approve of that? Then you're going to rebel and do it anyway, or probably do something 10 times worse,
I hear you.
It just doesn't make sense. If you want to do what you want to do, just do it. Just communicate it with me. Don't.
That's what I was just saying all the time.
Yeah.
Communication. You saying what I'm saying all the time.
No, but I'm saying once you tell me that, I'm then going to move accordingly. Because once you
How
say,
you gonna move? How you gonna move? Tell the audience how you gonna move.
if you want to take a break from me,
Tell the audience. Be real. Tell the audience. Go
I'm
ahead.
always real. If you want to take a break from
It's a
me,
hot talk show.
if you want to take a break from me and you telling me you want to explore your options, this, that, and the third, and deal with other people, we're done.
So you don't believe in? What you mean?
We're done.
How you go from you could do whatever you want, so
No, you can do
then
what
I
you
agree
want,
with the break,
but expect me to move accordingly. That's what I'm saying.
So what is your way of moving accordingly? Be real to the audience. It's a hot talk show.
way of
We're being real.
I just said it, bro. My way of moving accordingly is I'm going to let you do what you want to do. Now, don't get mad when I do what I want to do. Because I'm not going to sit here.
It's not healthy, bro.
How is that not
they
healthy?
They said to wrong, don't make it right.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I don't want to fight.
That song is...
Live in a better me.
First of all, you can sing that song all you want. If you're going to move a certain way with me and show me I'm of no value to you, or you want to go see your options and explore your options, cool. I'm going to do the same thing.
So why would you just break up with the person? So, all right, I got a question for you.
That's
What did the
what
person,
I said.
right? What did the person, right, say they're going to do all that shit, like all that stuff, but they never did none of that, and then they come back to you and they find out you was being petty based on what you thought they was doing?
Well, I'm always going to ask the person that I'm dealing with, you talking to somebody else? You interested in somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
You having sex with somebody else? You going on dates with somebody else? I'm going to ask those questions because I want to know. I'm not going to be sitting here wondering. I'm going to ask you. And if you choose to be honest with me and you are doing those things, then I'm going to take it upon myself to not sit here and wait on you.
Right.
If you're exploring your options, I have every right to explore mine.
Based off, both agree, right?
Right.
So I have tip number 6.
Yes.
Sorry for people. Trust. So you have to trust your partner that based off the communication, like we said, that they're gonna stick to their word or what they were saying. So they say, yo, we're not gonna talk to people. We just taking a break. I'm just, taking time to reflect. We just take them a little space, a little time off. You have to trust their word that that's what they're gonna do. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you have lack of trust in this. For everybody, if you have lack of trust in your relationship, then do not take a break, because what you're gonna do is, you're gonna fall. You're gonna mess up, cause you're gonna be like, all right, Like, I can't handle not being around this person. And back in your head, you're gonna be like, this person doing something behind my back, so and so. I'm wondering what this person doing. Then they're gonna, and you're gonna make, all right, this person gotta be doing their thing and so on. So they're gonna make you do your thing.
Right.
So if you don't trust, don't take a break.
I agree.
Do you agree with that?
I do
agree. Of course
agree.
you agree with that.
I agree.
So I'm gonna go back to my questions. Any input you want to do, or what you want to do? Like,
No, you do the damn thing.
can't do the damn thing. So I asked you, have you ever took a break in a relationship, right?
Right. I've never done that.
Okay, so you never done it. I think I've done it before.
Yeah, and how did that go?
I feel like it's to me. I agree with a break sometimes. Oh, I have a question to the audience and you. Mm-hmm. If you wanted to take a break, right? How long you think a break should be? Like what's the length? What's the length of time that you think a break should be though?
Can't really give it a time period, I feel like.
No, yes, I feel it's based off communication. To me, this is I feel like 3 weeks is enough. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
A month?
3 weeks is not a month, bro. Give me
3, 4.
Yeah.
But that's
right,
damn, it's close to a month. It's damn near a month. And that's a long time.
Depends. It depends. You got the 30-day rule, but it depends. Everybody different. I think it depends on what you've been.
It's a lot of prayer between that.
I think it depends on what you've been going through, though. Like, what if you cheat? Like, what if somebody cheated or something like that, or?
Oh, we breaking up.
Really? So you
automatic? We breaking up.
You automatic break up.
We breaking up.
So you wouldn't like give them a chance, no break,
No.
no space.
No, thank
let
you.
Let me reflect.
No, thanks.
Just an automatic breakup.
We're breaking up.
All right. So what's the difference between a breakup and a break?
Well, I mean, if we're breaking up, I have no intentions on getting back with you.
That's not true.
People
got sound.
I know. Listen,
breakup is not a permanent.
You gotta comprehend. You gotta comprehend. I have no intentions on getting back with you. It's not permanent though. It could be a possibility. But if you cheat on me in the back of my head, I'm like, oh no, I'm good. My intentions are to not get back with you.
How you go from it's not your intention to it's a possibility?
Because all right, this is real life. It's always a possibility that anything can happen. Even though my intentions are to just dead you.
So you're not going to stick by your intentions?
Anything can happen. We could start talking a year from then and get back together. You know what I mean? Like, anything can happen. There's a possibility that we can get back together. But my intentions after you cheated on me is to leave you alone. Now, down the line, anything could happen. It's real life. That's life. It's any possibility of you guys getting back together after you break up. That's how I feel.
How y'all feel out there in the audience? Is she chatting?
Nothing is definite. Nothing is definite. That's just what it is. That's life. Nothing is definite.
So I guess, what are your own tips if somebody want to take a break, though?
My tips, if you want to take a break, communicate the boundaries first and foremost. That's most important. You have to, when we take a break, we are not allowed to do this, that, and this. We're going to do this, that, and the third. And then once the time period is up, we figure out if we really want to get back together or not.
Yeah.
Simple.
I agree with that, though.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say? I think this episode about to wrap up.
That's it.
This was a raunchy good episode, man. Like,
I feel
for real,
like it was.
Every episode ain't gonna be an hour and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say what we gotta say. This is a hot talk show.
Fast,
you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Yo, but we thank y'all for tuning in. You know, tune in.
Next time
to the next episode 12. And don't forget.
we're going to be live, right?
Yeah, we're going to be live. Yes, we're going to be live. We're going back live. We're going to do the video invite. So if you're not afraid to talk your talk.
Come on,
because some of y'all be chatting on the comments under my posts. If y'all not afraid to talk your talk on the Hot Talk Show. We're doing the invites, the video invites. And we also going back live. And I also have another mini announcement that after this episode, after the live episode, that's gonna be the last episode of me doing it on my page. We're gonna do it on the Hot Talk Show page.
Yes.
So after the 12th episode, tune into the Hot Talk Show page to watch the show.
Yes,
so,
and the YouTube channel.
And the YouTube channel.
Subscribe to that, guys.
Subscribe to that.
We need more subscribers, more views.
Yep.
If you like what we talk about, click like on YouTube, share it.
Yep.
You know,
Do your thing.
we gotta get out there.
So, yo, it's your boy
It's
Is,
your girl Jazz.
and we out.
Later.
Have a good day. Later.